Hey, what is going on, everybody? Today we are going to be talking about a traditional castle nut end plate combo versus the new ratcheting designs that we've been seeing. They've been very, very popular. I have them on two of my rifles. I think they are excellent options, and I'm just going to do a comparison here. Now, do I think one is better than the other or more robust than the other? I think the traditional castle nut end plate combo is the most robust. It is, quote unquote bomb proof, and this is what I would recommend if you want a heavy duty self-defense rifle, that you can beat up on it. Traditional castle nuts, at the lowest I've seen maybe $4 or $5, even with the horrible economy as I'm making this video in 2022. At the lowest $4 to $5, maybe $8. Maybe some of them can be like 15 depending on where you buy them from. And pretty much the same with these traditional end plates. These can run, I've seen some really high end ones go up to like $55, $60, maybe a little bit more. But the lowest I've seen maybe less than $10, $8, $7. For something that's made here in America. These are pretty good. They don't have that many features like this one from Bravo Company. All it has is a QD mount right below the receiver extension tube, but this will work. This will work really, really well. You can go ahead and, of course, move or manipulate material and stake this castle nut properly so it's not going to go anywhere. The castle nut will not back itself out. Your firearm will be running reliably, throughout its life, which is excellent. However, there are some trade-offs here. So if you're going to go down the traditional route, and there's reasons to choose a traditional castle nut end plate combo versus something that is more advanced, more modern, like the ratcheting design. And the reason why you'd want to go for this, possibly cost. These two together, maybe this one was like $14, $15, but you can get something that's less than $10 for an end plate, and again, $4 or $5. That costs almost nothing, you guys. Most people can afford that. However, there's a little caveat there. To install this properly, to get this staked, to get this properly torqued down, you're going to need a precision tool like a torque wrench. You can get a Amazon Basics torque wrench, relatively inexpensive, not a big deal. You'll also need this can run you anywhere between $25 to $40 for simple, not super heavy duty use, like assembling a firearm. You can get away with something cheap. Tecton makes an excellent torque wrench. Amazon Basics, I do have their Amazon Basics torque wrenches that basically do exactly what this does, and it works. It works really well. I can't complain. So $25 to $40 here. Of course, you're gonna need an Armor's wrench. This one is from Midwest Industries. This one's a little bit more high end. This is a little bit more higher quality. However, you can get a really nice Armor's wrench, like one from ATI, that costs anywhere, last time I checked or when I purchased it was $25. This one's about $50 to $60. So you're going to need that. And you're also going to need a punch. You can use traditional punches, with a hammer combo. I like this little auto punch from Nico or whatever this is called. I'll try to leave a link in the description. From Amazon. This is where I purchased it. So you're going to need these three tools. Now, these tools can be kind of intimidating. It's kind of intimidating for a lot of people to stake a castle nut, or to stake an end plate into the castle nut, however you want to phrase it. And I understand that. And of course, you're going to need a sturdy work surface. You're going to need a stable platform to manipulate the material from the end plate into the castle nut. And you might need a little bit of strength. And of course, if you're going to be torquing down a castle nut properly, again, for an older person, somebody who has arthritis, somebody who has, physical limitations, this might be challenging. Not impossible, but challenging. So I can respect somebody who wants to go and use something like this. Let's go over to the mini display, this primary weapon system. And again, I think I have two of these. One of them I haven't opened yet, but one of them is installed on one of my precision rifles. And again, so right here where I have a little magnifying glass, that's like the little pin ratcheting mechanism thing that holds this castle nut in place. Now, some of the major differences between something like this versus the traditional castle nut end plate combo, this is at least the castle nut itself. This is a lot thinner material. It doesn't look as it will be as sturdy, but it is low profile. It's really really sleek. My personal opinion, my professional opinion, I believe that this product was very well made. If you just don't beat it up, you should be more than fine. I've had no issues with this. Again, I believe I have it on 2 rifles, or have it on one, and I haven't installed the other one. So this is a fantastic product, and I do have it. Let's go back to the camera here. I do have it right here, guys. I do have it right here. So we're gonna get a close look. This firearm was checked. This firearm was cleared, and it is aimed in the safe direction. So right here where I'm pointing with my finger, yeah, right there. Oh, I gotta cut my nails. This is disgusting. I've been really busy, you guys. So yeah, that's where the ratcheting design is. So this is not gonna back out. This is not gonna back out at all. Now, if you want to install this right here, all you need is an armorer's wrench. I don't even think you necessarily need the vise. I mean, I would recommend using a vise, using a stable platform, and then just tightening it down. And you don't got to torque it down or use any precision tools. All you got to do is tighten it until it will not let you tighten anymore. So you don't need a lot of strength. You don't need a lot of skill to install something like this. You guys see that? And again, this is a very simple design, a very simple end plate, and this one doesn't cost too much. So it does have, besides the ratcheting feature, it has a QD mount right here. So yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. That's pretty much it right there. So if you want to install the ratcheting end plate, all you're going to need is, I'm going to set that down. All you're going to need is an armorer's wrench. You can use any armorer's wrench. There's so many options out there. Again, if you're going to be building a lot of firearms, though, if you're going to be building a lot of or assembling a lot of firearms, specifically the AR platform, invest in a good torque wrench, invest in a good auto punch, or just standard punch, whatever you prefer, and invest in a good armorer's wrench. You have these 3 here, and you learn how to do this. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Your future builds are going to go incredibly smoothly. Let's go back to the mini display. I have another product here that I do own. And I've installed on quite a few rifles myself, from Odysee Manufacturing. This is a company that I absolutely love. I love Odysee Manufacturing. They make really, really great products. They're made out here in America. And again, right here where I have the little magnifying glass, that's like the ratcheting feature. So you just tighten this very odd castle nut design. You tighten it down, and it's locked in there. It's not going to back itself out. This is well rated here on Optics Planet. And it comes in some goofy ass colors. I'm not a fan of these colors. I think Odysee Manufacturing should just ditch these. I don't know, maybe Rick Ross will want to buy them. This is, let me see how much this is. This is $52. I know you can't see it on the screen, but this is $52. Let me see if I can zoom out on this guy. Here you go. Yeah, so this is $52, and this is a little beefier as opposed to the primary weapon system. This is $34. So again, you want something that looks to be a little bit more robust. You're going to pay a lot more money. You're going to pay a lot more money. So $52 can be kind of steep for many people. But again, this is incredibly easy to install. To install both the PWS ratcheting end plate combo or the Odysee Manufacturing Omega Clip Castle Nut end plate combo, all you need is a just this guy right here. Just this, the armorer's wrench. So let me see. I do have the Odysee Manufacturing end plate castle nut combo installed. Let me go ahead and give you guys an exposed view. Again, even the castle nut is just a lot beefier. It looks really, really sleek, looks really, really nice. It flows really, really well with the receiver extension tube. So it looks like a very seamless flow here of black colors. I love it. And it looks cool too. It looks really damn cool. We got a QD end plate right here at the bottom, right below the receiver extension tube. And yeah, this is it, guys. This is it. That's the Odysee Manufacturing end plate castle nut combo. Incredibly easy to install. So again, these tools right here, these two specifically, the punch for staking and the torque nut for that precision installation, this can intimidate people. This can concern people, but in regards to the torquing down of a castle nut, on most armorer's wrenches, or at least the high-end ones, right here, castle nut. That's this product right here. The castle nut, all you need is 40 foot-pounds. If you don't know what foot-pounds to dial in your torque wrench, it's going to be on your your armorer's wrench. And that's basically it, you guys. And then of course staking this thing. I do have a video on Bitchute. I'm gonna try to get that video series of assembling an AR-15 onto Rumble as well. Just because I can't put it on YouTube, you guys, because I'll get banned. But I just wanted to show you this. I wanted to talk about this and get your guys' thoughts, get your guys' comments. What do you think is best? On my personal home defense rifle, I do use a traditional castle nut, and I do use a traditional end plate because this is proven technology. But the ratcheting castle nut end plate designs, in my opinion, they are incredibly well made. They're made here in the U.S. by wonderful companies. They're very responsive to their customers. And again, if you're a person who has physical limitations, or you're scared to use the tools and you're barely just getting your feet wet and you have a little bit of disposable income, the ratcheting stuff might just work out for you. It might be better in the long run. Get that foot in. Granted, the price of admission is a bit high, but it's worth it. And also women. Maybe take into consideration space. Maybe you don't have all the space in the world to keep buying and storing these tools, and this is all you can get, right? Totally understandable. I think both of these options are acceptable, especially for civilian use in regards to the ratcheting end plate castle nut design or combo. But in my opinion, this is the way to go. It's great to learn how to use these tools. It's great to acquire these tools, and it's really rewarding to learn how to use this stuff competently. So let me know what you guys think. Once again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace out.